Hello, welcome back everyone to AK Academy and PlannerApp version 2. In the previous session, we have ended up implementing the edit functionality, which is just going to this page and it's allowing us to edit actually the plan and yeah. So before we move to the delete and then back to the items, we have just to refactor the code a little bit, because right now if we click over here, the edit functionality for this card, what's going to do is to redirect us to that page. But let's say we are going to open it in a pop-up, or we do whatever it is. The edit functionality, this button, and if we switch the mode to this one, those are two different buttons, but they are doing the same functionality. And right now we are, the code is existing twice actually, because if we go to plans and if we go to the plan cards list, you can see that the edited plan has its own implementation. And for the table, we haven't implemented that yet, but we are going to implement that right now, and we migrate this one to be on the parent level, which is this plans list that combines the list or the table, and the implementation is going to be available over here. So let's get started first by migrating the logic from the children, this plan cards list, this one. I'm going to copy that, or I will cut it actually, and let's put it over here. So like this, that's good. And we need to inject actually this service. Here we go. So right now we have this edit functionality existing on the top. So right now, whenever the user clicks the edit button, I'm going to add here an event callback parameter. Oh, come on. Callback, plan, summary, on edit, clicked. So whenever the user clicks the edit, instead of calling directly the logic of the edit function, we are just going to fire this event. So let's go over here, and on edit clicked, what we are going to do is to call on edit clicked dot invoke, and we pass the plan for that. So just like that. This is something very simple. So right now, the logic of this edit button is existing on the top. So we are going to do the same for the table. Let's go for the table. This is the table. We are going to add, we already have it. And we are going to go for the plans table. And over here, this is the edit button. Oh, that's great. We are already doing that over here. We are firing this event. So what we have to do then is within this plans list, okay, on edit clicked equals okay, let's go to this function, copy that, paste it over here. So we subscribe for this event, and we just do the same for the table as well. So what we do right now, those children are just responsible for the view, and they don't have any logic behind that. So the edit, the delete, all this navigation is being handled by this parent, the plans list. So let's run this to make sure that everything's working fine. So let's go to the plans. So here we go. We have the plans over here. So let me click on this edit. That's good. It took me to over here. Now let's switch to the table mode. This is the table. Let me click on edit, and also it's doing the exact same function. But as you can see, now the both logics are going over here. Maybe again, the logic right now is very similar, just navigation. But for the edit, it's going to be a little bit different. While we're going to show a pop-up, and then the user has to confirm between confirm or not. So there is going to be some logic behind this, and we don't need to repeat it in the table and in the cards list while we put it just in the parent. So this was a very quick session just to make this little improvement for the code. It doesn't have any effect on the UI or how the application works. It's just like a code refactoring and following somehow the best practice. So thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll start implementing the delete functionality. So